Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today I thought that I should make a video about this. We're looking at one of the three tickets that we can get for the celebration, which is the worldwide campaign celebration tickets, which allows us to do multis on two sets two pools of characters rather, which has the World Tournament Goku on it, and one has the Dokkan Piccolo on it. So I thought let's first have a look at what we got here before we jump into the multis, just so that at least y'all will know which characters that you should go for, to consider for, and everything, and all that stuff there. So if you don't know already, from the start of the celebration, everybody who is on Dokkan has gotten Memorial Dragonstones, which is and the amount correlates to how much you have spent in the game. So the more that you have spent in the game for the previous year, the more Memorial Dragonstones you get. And then with those Memorial Dragonstones, you can exchange 150 of them for a specific character from either these pools, or you can buy more of the worldwide campaign celebration tickets, or you could buy the tons of thank you celebration tickets. Of course, I recommend buying the 21 tons of thank you tickets, because those will give you multis on the 4 main worldwide celebration banners, which have Broly and LR Broly voice, anything, and the part 2 units, anything. So for now, let's discuss the banners themselves. Of course, with the Memorial Dragonstones, beyond the 21 tickets, I recommend to not spend 150 stones on a specific character, just because I think the value of these tickets and the potential of putting multiple SSRs or featured Dokkan Fest within 7 stones or whatever, or the equivalent amount of tickets to 150 stones, is greater because of the pools being so large in size. So there are 6 banners in total, or 3 for each type of the banner. So 3 for this World Tournament Goku and 3 for this Piccolo. So the first type, of course, which is the normal ticket banner, which allows you to do a multi with 7 tickets at a time. Then you have the recruit 50 characters to your team, which allows you to just do a 50 ticket multi, basically 50 tickets for 50 characters. But of course, the main one that everybody should be gunning for first is the 20 characters one, which guarantees you SSRs, of course. So these ones cost 50 tickets, but those 20 characters that you get will be guaranteed SSRs. Yeah. So let's have a look at the pools. So we have the World Tournament Goku banner, and we have the Piccolo banner. So in terms of both of these banners, me personally, I think that how I would like to look at it is that current usability and plus a potential, actual maximum potential, hidden potential that for units that get to easy A, gets to super easy A, and etc. Let's have a look at this. So on the Goku banner, Dokkan Fest tells he's below okay, within the 40 to 50% usability range. The condition where he needs a Gohan to use active skill is kind of cuck, but hey, if you really need a Terrifying Conqueror unit to complete the Terrifying Conqueror's mission or whatever, he kind of is here. Kale low-key is still usable. You definitely, if you don't run her without a Caulifla on the team, it becomes way harder to use her. But I think as a slot 2 unit, she can still put in some work. Of course, the guard is overrated now. She does require to get hit first to get her additional buffs, rather. So it's not perfect at all, let's say. World Tournament Goku, I still think that he has some decent potential, if anything. in this game. Of course, when he revives, he becomes a little bit more than okay, but he can still get mollywopped in this meta. His guard is not enough anymore, even with his high defense stat, and without his revive, he's just a sitting duck. The main thing that has something going for him is that he can have other people revive for him that will trigger his condition. Bardock sucks, baiting. Kid Goku, his time has passed. Even though he can get up to 51% damage reduction with his rainbow orbs, it's not enough now in this day and age. Gamma 2 sucks. We're not even going to talk about Raditz. Raditz is just non-existent. Captain Ginyu, which low-key, funny enough, he has a very good aging kit. Of course, he's not applicable anymore, mainly because the defense numbers that he has right now, it does not catch up with the game. But in terms of his kit, he has one of the most perfect kits in the game, honestly. But yeah, unfortunately, he's fallen off. This Goku that exchanged into Gohan, they're not good at all anymore. Their EZ could put really insane though, if anything. A PSA unit that has a Gohan on it, very good. HDR Kid Buu, his time has gone already. His opportunity to get a partner, he lost his chance. So it's easy fodder. Majin Vegeta, who technically can get to 60% or 70% damage reduction, I believe, provided you can get all the conditions correctly. It's just that the teams that you want to run him on is like, he's a character that you need to run around him, if anything. Like, he's not a character that you can just plonk on any team and use it, because he does not orb change and he requires a lot of orb changing. Androids, nope, but the EZA, really high potential for the EZA, have one of the best active skills of the game, which is just basically a Ghost Usher. We have Kid Gohan, high potential, he's EZA to be one of the best super types support units in the game. Videl, who has EZA'd on JP, we are still waiting for it on Global. She is really good, she is a top tier unit, she is usable. She is a dodge or die character, but I mean, compared to the rest of like the top tier units, like she's up there. Anything. Goten and Trunks, their potential is actually very high, considering the fact we are in a Broly celebration and they are part of the Bio Broly movie. They could easily in part 2. Anything. We have the Super Saiyan Vegeta GT. This is part of the dual GT unit that came out with the New King Goku, the physical kid GT Super Saiyan Goku. High potential, both of them probably easy at the same time, and they are the few unconditional orb changers of Dokkan, which are really good. So, the high potential, Janemba really high potential, an extreme type support that requires very little orbs to. Well, actually 4 orbs actually in total, I think, to get the support and guard, I guess. But the transform state right now is useless because he loses the guard. But I'm pretty sure they can update in the future to have something. But like, he has high potential. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, basically just stats at this point. So like, even in terms of potential, I don't know what they could do to make this character better. Either because he's just bumpy, his stats is not enough, I think. Even Exchange Buu, he's EZ8. Of course, I love this character. Even the rest of us, the rest of the guys, they like this character. Very vital for a lot of extreme type teams. Helps with like the artificial life form missions and everything. So really high value. Probably right now so far from all the characters we've gone through, this is probably the best character that we have come across right now on this banner so far. Followed by Kefla. I really like Kefla. Her kit is very good. She does require orbs, but I think with her, in terms of her average performance, she is fairly consistent with it. She is still top tier. You can use her alongside Videl, with the likes of Evaboo, Videl, that level of stuff. Physical Beerus, he's okay. He does require those specific type of orbs, I believe, to get his 70% damage reduction, anything. But if you can use him in niche situations there. Especially if you're fighting a Realm of Gods enemy, which he guarantees orb changing. So I know JP has the Realm of Gods mission, or the new stages, which is the revamped version of the God of Destruction Red Zone fights, thing. And he's actually really good in that, considering that you're fighting all Realm of Gods people, and therefore he guarantees orb changing instant. So really good. The Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta. the transform unit into Majin Vegeta. This is part of the Judo Dokkan Fest with the Super Saiyan 3 transforming Goku into Goku. He has really high potential as an extreme type unit because he does have guard in his kit. He does require orbs, whereas Goku, he requires orbs to get, I believe it is crit or dodge, anything, which this one here is significantly better. So he could help a lot for a lot of different teams when he EZAs. In Future Gohan, he's okay. He's still usable. He has a nice support. Just an all-around decent kit. Piccolo, his time I think has gone, even with the Scouter. His transform state is really, really good, if anything. Yeah, it's a very solid kit. 40% damage reduction. Has a Scouter, like you can tank the normal still with him. The problem is that base form. That base form is a huge problem, and the fact that you require another Namekian to transform with him. The only other usable Namekian in the game right now is whatchamacallit, LR Piccolo, and he's slowly opening that door right now since the Goku and Frieza fight came out, in some of the recent fights in the game. Blue Kaioken Goku, his time is kind of gone. His damage is still insane there, but defensively he can't run. He can't run any of the new content. Future Trunks, he's very good for the movie boss rush, the new one, the new Red Zone, where all the movie boss characters are in one Red Zone rush. But beyond that, unless you have a really long event, can't really use him. Aegyo Gogeta has a very good solid kit. He's okay to use, but I mean, in terms of high tier character, he's not meeting the level of Kefla, Evil Boo, and Videl, but he's like a discounted version of them, in my opinion. But still a very good discounted version. Hit, not even applicable. We are waiting for some godsend with him because his EZA has already happened. Blue Evo, he is gone. His defense does not compare anymore. Android 17, his defense does not compare anymore. Even with the damage reduction in his kit, it's not enough. Fodder, and then the rest of these kits, this is where it kind of gets a bit sketchy because we kind of now go into super easy territory. So looking at the side, this is the closest bit of characters that we get to easy. So of course we have like, going from the bottom list to top, we have Kid Boo's Super Easy and we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Easy. But any one of these characters above are subject to Super EZAs. Also Goku Black has gotten his EZA. All three of these characters are really good. So like you could have like when Super Vegito gets his EZA, or Ultimate Gohan gets his EZA, or Super Gogeta gets his EZA. All of these characters would probably turn into monsters when they Super EZA. Same for this era of characters with physical cooldown, Mega Shenron, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Tech Zamasu, they could turn insane. So up to basically this physical Gotenks, I think stuff could get really insane with the Super EZAs for that level. I don't think we're going to see like UI Goku and Blue Vegito tech a Super EZA anytime soon. Yeah. So for this type of point, this is like really high potential range as well. If you do pull characters, and this is kind of the value of these banners because these characters do not return on any normal banners. These are very hard to get after, like outside of Worldwide and the New Year's banners. So if you pull any one of these, do not be upset because they are like guaranteed high potential units. So, but overall, I think like looking at this banner, there's a lot of high potential like units, but in terms of actual usable units right now, very few in between, if anything, very few. I think the prizes over here, to sum it up, Evil Boo, Kefla, Videl, which are like, I guess, the three main ones on this banner. And then Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Goku Black. There. Those are the ones that can actually be used right now and are applicable in the meta. Beyond that, we are moving to speculation territory. Aegyo Gogetas are nice to have if you really need somebody for a team. And then we're just speculating who Super Easy will come. That will just wreck the game, basically. So that's the Goku's banner, if anything. Now we move on to the Piccolo's banner, which I like the Piccolo's banner. And this is kind of why, because looking at this lineup of yours, I believe there's like a more, how should I say, higher potential and decent usability, more decent usability with this banner. For multiple reasons. Of course, like Super Trunks, his time is gone. Even if you can run that Android Cell Saga team, his conditions are just so bad. Nah. Like needing 5 Android Cell Saga units, and the fact that his guard is not guaranteed, like that kind of sucks. So he can get crushed. The GT androids, they are not usable anymore. I'm sorry, like they just gone. World Tournament Piccolo, you can use him now if anything. He's okay. Like his damage, the damage that he does still there. You can't really use him against Goku and Frieza. You can't really use him against like. You can use him against Blue Evolution Vegeta with type advantage if you get the multiple supers in. But it is a bit iffy. But he's still okay. He's still okay. Yamcha, I think, is still okay. This is a dodge or die character, but he's one of the very few units of the game that has the mechanic whereby every time he attacks, he increases his overall dodge chance. And it is a additive, it is not a separate proc. So that's why he's so good as like slot 2 or slot 3. Because he starts off with 50% and he can build up to 80%, 90% dodge chance. Anything. God Goku, I love God Goku. This guy, like, he's what you would say above average, I think. There, like, even though he gets Mario up now with the Goku and Frieza fight and some of the new fights in the game, his kit is just too good all around. They're like guard, dodge, orb changing for the first 5 turns. You can transfer to get guaranteed crits, and then his transfer state has 70% dodge chance. He becomes a dodge or die character, but now everybody is a dodge or die character, or they just have active skill, infinite defense, or standby modes. So he's a very good unit, and the fact that his leader skill is super good. Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans, 170%. Covers basically 90% of the game, if anything. And of course, since his 30% is Exploring Rage, you can run all the new Brodies on it, if anything, if you really wanted to. So Double God Goku is not a bad team to run. Just even a floating God Goku, very good. These blue boys, their time has passed. Their time went very short because they are just stats, which doesn't matter anymore. Gamma, he's on his way out. He's okay, but like he's walking out the door right now. The fact that like he has to build up by taking hits, but he can't take those initial hits. He needs to take 5 hits, I believe, to fully build up. It's just too difficult. You get like 200k like normals from him and stuff like that. But in terms of majority of the game, he's still usable, still like a decent slot 1 option to get you through for the 5 turns that he has the guard and the damage reduction. So yeah, no, and he's a very good pairing for the Gammas, a la Gammas. So Pan Syndrome, she has the 50% damage reduction before she attacks, which that's a problem there. I think if she had 50% damage reduction in slot 1 flat out, she'll be in okay space, but she's not usable. There is no Goku that you can run with her that is good enough to run with her and trigger her Great Erase stacking, basically, and her unit super attack, basically. First Form Cell, really high potential for ECA. He was crazy when he came out with the exchange Goku to Gohan. When he EZAs, he'll help extreme types immensely, if anything. Yeah. So, in terms of both of them, either one of them, I think he will have the higher value when he EZAs compared to the Goku and Gohan. Because the super type teams, they don't need people. The extreme type teams need people. This Super Saiyan Goku, who is better than the Kid Buu right now? They're both bad. They are not usable right now. But at least this Goku has utility. He has high chance to crit. He has built-in dodge. He does multiple supers. So when he EZAs, he's going to be very insane when he EZAs. He was the initial guy to do damage. Like really good damage. He has a high potential. Trunks, a very confusing unit, very confusing situation, why some things in his passive. But this is actually quite interesting because now in this situation of the game, where a lot of the bosses revolve around being attack lowered, being defense lowered, being stunned or whatever, evading. Those mechanics are now viable. this character in his transformed state, when he does get an EZA, can actually be really good, because a lot of this character's kit depends on attack down, defense down, stunning, sealing, whatever. Yeah, and I think he'd be very effective when he does get an updated kit for this meta. So keep an eye out for him. His potential is good. Yeah, I think these guys' potential are higher than Trunks, but we'll see. Super Vegeta, he's good. He's I'd say above average. You can use him. Of course, like you do need to get that initial first hit every single turn to get that extra 50% defense. But this guy I more see for the utility in terms of Battle Road or Super Battle Road or Ultimate Clash, if anything there. Because like this guy is very good for the first 5 turns, and he's like a mini nuke, if anything, which can just get through. And of course, he has the very amazing super attack effect. He has guaranteed crits on his super attack, and where's the part over here? There we go. This one here, where he's able to stun the enemy, guaranteed, when he uses a super attack. So that guy is actually very usable, thing. So I that is as much as people don't really like this guy, I think he's good. Kale and Caulifla, I really like this unit, just because of the fact of their actor skill being super valuable, where once you enter Kefla, you can, this first line over here helps so much in fights. She was one of the main reasons why you could beat OG full power Broly, if anything there, is because you just heal when you get to certain phases of anything there, and you could just destroy because she's a tech unit. She'll have type advantage. So we have SPR Kefla already, who's a really good EZA. I think when these girls EZA, that team is going to be really effective. Running that full Peppy Gals Universe 6 team with the cauliflowers, the kales, and everything there, that can actually be a very fun team to run. So I think this, in terms of like the potential of them, their potential is raised because of the characters that are existing around them as well. The potential team that they could form. GT Kid Goku, the OG Nuka, generally the Nuka that everybody goes to do the nuking challenges or whatever there. So he's in the same potential realm as Vegeta. Of course, Vegeta is the more defensive form than Goku. Goku's the more offensive form. I think they are both equally potential, have equal potential. Neither one of them. Of course, Vegeta, more desired because the Vegeta family still sucks, even now. The best unit on that team is Blue Evolution Vegeta, followed by what? I don't know, Saiyan Day Super Vegeta from the Eldred Cell Saga, followed by, well, not this guy, but the tech one. Followed by what? Trunks? Spirits of Trunks, I think. So not really a fully fledged team, but hey. Pycon, really high potential, like Janemba. I think Janemba, when he EZAs, will give more value than Pycon, but Pycon having that Ghost Usher on the actor skill is just too good. It's just too insane. So like, I think like he has even higher potential than Janemba even. So very good guy to pick up troops for. In Super Broly, he's EZing this celebration right now. Supposedly this coming week, if anything. We're gonna get the details for him, if anything, this next week. So we'll see what he turns out to be. I presume he's gonna turn out to be a monster, if it stacks attack and defense. So we'll see. Very good. Probably gonna be an insane unit. Bojack could EZA this celebration. Very high potential as an extreme type unit. Does give support for Space Traveling Warriors, so even added bonus as well. Angel Gold Frieza, who I really loved using back in the day. The OG unit to have one of the best active skill conditions in the game, which is to transform whenever, basically. Turn 1 you can transform, which is brilliant. Yeah. And he has a very solid base kit. So they could just expand upon the stats, give him some additional stuff in his kit, and he could be top tier. Anything there. And of course, he is a leader for Resurrected Warriors and Otherworld Warriors, I believe. So he's very valuable for the Otherworld Warrior category missions. Because he does stack defense infinitely, which is going to be great. In Gotenks, very insane. Basically a reflection of Kefla in terms of what they do functionally. We personally have, or at least I personally, have felt Kefla to be better than Gotenks, even though on paper Gotenks is meant to be better. It's just like getting to the Gotenks' Super Saiyan 3 form, I found less of me getting to than Kefla's form, if anything. And the damage output for Kefla just feels more than his Gotenks. So, but that's just subjective, if anything. I think both of them on paper are equivalent, if anything. Either one of them has the same potential. With the main downside of Kefla is that she needing orbs. The main downside of Gotenks is that once you transfer to Super Saiyan 3, your dodge chance only lasts for about 7 more turns. That's it. But usually, when you do that, you're gonna finish the fight within 7 turns. I don't think there's a fight like... I guess the only fight would be like the movie boss, the Rush, Red Zone. But you can save his Super Saiyan 3 transformation because it's an active skill, not a passive transformation like Kefla. So that's why I think he's better. Ultimate Gohan, we all know Ultimate Gohan. We still think he's the best EZT1 in the game, even right now with the current situation. He's probably in terms of value for this banner so far, he's the number 1 value unit right now in this banner so far. Followed by probably Gotenks, and then possibly gonna be Broly afterwards. Or maybe Broly's gonna be better than Gotenks, who knows? He could be better than Gohan, I don't know. But it's very hard to beat this guy's kit. He's applicable in all types of events. You can use him in Goku Frieza fights very comfortably. And yeah. Super Saiyan 2, Goku Angel. I talked about the Majin Vegeta on the other banner. I think this guy is the worst of the two and has a worse potential of the two because he's mainly crit and dodge, if anything. So, this is like the first oof of the banner, I think. Android 13 as well. His gimmick was that he has guaranteed hits against the enemy, which doesn't matter because like there's only like I think a few bosses that dodge, if anything. So his potential is not that high too as well because the Android team as well not really fleshed out, not really juggernauts of the team. We need a really good new Cell. Cell Max is good. Cell Max is really good, but for the Android team, there needs to be more. He cannot carry that team on his back, if anything, because Cell Max is mainly for super bosses and movie bosses, not for Android, if anything. Bardock, his main problem, his kit is actually okay. We all think it's actually good. The problem is that there's no low-class warriors. There's not enough good low-class warrior units that exist in the game to get his 50% damage reduction. So that's it's not even his fault. It's just the fact that like there's nothing in the game right now. And I think by the time we get those characters, it's going to be too late for him. So Kura, out the door, he's gone. Waiting for Super Z on him. His stats is not good anymore. He doesn't have any damage reduction, guard, or any defensive capabilities. He's purely support raw stats unit, and he can't compete anymore. Age of Zamasu, below okay. You can use him. He still has a very good basic kit. Anything there. Starts stack defense differently, can stack multiple times within a turn, and will help in a lot of missions, super bosses, extreme type missions, and everything there. So, still gonna probably be more decent than most of the extreme type units in the game. Super Saiyan Goku from Namek Saga, gone, not applicable anymore. Kid Butte Goku, not applicable anymore. This 8 Goku Black is a crime. He's the one mystery that we do not know why his EZA was like that. Everybody's confused why they do not give him enough. So, unfortunately, I really like this character's animation. That animation of his Kamehameha is so good. But, man, did they fumble that unit. So, no, nothing saving him. Angel Kura, nope, not applicable anymore. This Vegeta, not applicable anymore. Broly, not applicable anymore. Super Buu, don't even talk to me about him. His main problem, even if I had to consider the Buhan form of him, which is at the very most okay. Which way, if we could get the guard with him, which is a high chance to guard, but it's not. I don't think the stats are high enough for him to even survive. Because if he is just okay, the rest of the forms are shit. Blue Piccolo, Blue Tanks, all of them, they cannot compete anymore. He's just too tied to HP conditions that it's not worth it. So that's in terms of like main units. In terms of going to like the era of units now where we talk about like potential, super easies. STR Broly, who's very high potential for easy celebration. He's like, was one of the number 1 or number 2 candidates to get a super easy for the celebration. I still think he probably can, so we'll see. Very good unit to pull. Full Power Frieza will help with the first form Frieza's team, and will help any Terrifying Conqueror and whatever team. Cell will help any Android team or whatever. Janemba, who was a juggernaut for years, if anything. When he gets his super easy, oh my god, this game will just go back to Janemba running around. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Bryn loves this unit, if anything there. We also like this unit. Very good kit, very amazing super easy. Blue Kaken Goku, very high potential. Beerus, which is also a very high potential. It's just that Realm of Gods is dead. I don't think there's anything there. Because you rather run movie heroes and superheroes with Gogeta and stuff like that. Golden Frieza, who I believe is a guaranteed potential. You will guarantee, even if you pull him, you are guaranteed to get value from this unit no matter what. Because even before the 9th anniversary content, you can still use him till this day because he has the 80% damage reduction, which is still decent. You'll take normals for like 30k, 40k, 80k, whatever, but it's better than most of the other units that just get died. They just die, anything. Then I guess Omega Shenron for the GT team, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Gogeta. Because now we're moving on to like the next year Super ECAs, I guess, which is this line over here. But these are all really high potential. Like Super Vegito, he's super easy. Woo! That's gonna break the game if anything. Yeah. Even this Gogeta, this Tech Gogeta could do that too as well. Ultimate Gohan could have a really good Super EZA. Super Vegito, he's far away from it. If anything, he recently, like I think within the year or so, he EZA'd already. And then yeah, no. In terms of the rest of these units, these are just in the middle of the road. Like they're a wild way to get an EZA, Super EZA. But yeah, I think overall, this banner has a overall higher value plus potential, if anything, than the other banner, if anything, right now. Because you just get so much value from Ultimate Gohan, Gotenks, and Broly, who's gonna come out soon in the celebration, probably. God Goku, Zamasu, Piccolo, Gamma 1, Yamcha. There's just so much more on this banner. Yeah, so all in all, left up to y'all to choose which banner you want to summon on. I personally would go for the Piccolo one first, if anything, but that's of course subjective, if anything. So, without further ado, let's go back to here. We can actually do both banners, if anything. I've got enough tickets to actually get these. If you're curious, from the previous video with the stone card and the Memorial Dragon Stone card I had 198 Memorial Dragon Stones. It costs 105 Memorial Dragon Stones, I believe, to get the 21 Tons of Thanks tickets, and then the rest I used to get the remaining celebration tickets. So, without further ado, let's jump into the Goku banner first, and let's see what we get here. So we are going to do the 20 characters summons. Let's see. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think, yeah, the animations here don't really matter, because I think most I think it's gonna be very unlucky if you don't pull a single Dokkan Fest in this set. Thing. So if you do expect the animation, okay, so we got Inkura, not usable. LR Marge Vegeta, anything, okay. I forgot the which that was the thing that I didn't point out. Both banners have the same LR pool, if anything, the same Yellow Coin LR pool. Okay. Him, nope. Ooh, Angel Golden Frieza, I'll take him. He's 100%, but I think I could redo his potential system a little bit. Oh, that Int Android 17 is really good. I actually like him. This Piccolo, which I believe, I don't know if this, yeah, no, this is the AoE Piccolo. It's not the Movie Heroes Piccolo. I prefer the Movie Heroes Piccolo. Ooh, LR Tech Gohan from the BoJack movie. When his ZZ comes out, he'll be a really decent, like, high damage unit. Celuzar, his time is gone. Okay, who's this? Int UI Goku. Well, I don't know if I have him at 100% actually. I don't think I have him at 100%. So I'll take him if I don't. Majin Vegeta, Dokkan Fest. I'll take him. He's not 100% for me, so that's good. Kid Buu, I will take him. Even though I think the Goku is better and has high potential. When this guy does his A, that Margin Power team is gonna be skyrocketed. Asia Rose, Jesus Christ. Okay, no, that's a pull. Right? Riva Vegeta, I don't think he's 100%. Not yet. So Physical Goku Black, I'll take him. I don't think he is 100% for me, actually. So that's good. Kid Goku, I will take him, actually, man. Because I don't have any dupes in him, so I can put dodge into him, finally. Another Kid Buu, okay, that's fine. I'll take him. I think he's 100% now, with the 2 copies I have, yeah. Physical Kid Buu, I will definitely take him. Tech Bardock, he's not 100% yet, but yeah, I'll take him to use him for dupes. Okay. So that's this first multi. So again, all 20 characters are guaranteed SSRs, and you have a really high chance to pull these units. So for those who have looked at the shop, each celebration ticket is 1 stone. So 50 tickets for 50 stones. So basically, if you look over here, alright guys, sorry the game did crash. Do not ask me why. But yeah, so like as I was saying, for the Kid Buu in that situation, if you specifically wanted Physical Kid Buu, he would have cost 150 Memorial Dragon Stones to buy, and we spent equivalent to 50 Memorial Dragon Stones, and we pulled multiple Dokkan Fests, including Kid Buu. Yeah, so I think it's just way high value to just do the tickets. So that was the World Tournament Goku banner, so not bad. Let's do the Piccolo banner now, which, let's see, this is the correct one. Right, okay. So let's have a look and see what we pulled here. Oh, no animation? Oh no, I got the Owarida. Okay. Yeah, very rare that no animation will actually be played. You'll probably get something, a cracked screen, double cracked screen, or something. I'll take him. The Rage Vegeta Cyber you came out God Goku. You can use him. Who's this? Oh, Amand and Raisin. Yes, for Terrifying Conquerors. I'll take them. I don't have any dupes in them. They're good. Fodder, absolute fodder. LR Super Saiyan Spit Bomb Goku, I think, from the BoJack movie. I really like him, but I already have him at 100%. There was a time when I pulled so many of him, so I don't need any more of him, unfortunately. Kaioken Goku from the Namek Saga as a sideband unit. Yeah, no, thank you. LR Androids, great thing. So, really good support unit. The Android team just needs to be buffed so that they can fall into slot 3. Ribrian, nope. Hey, Cell. I think I already have 1 Jupiter. If not, then this is my first Jupe. Okay. What's that? Oh, I will take that. I actually did not have them before. LR Goku and Piccolo who are easying soon. They are, they were in the database download to actually have an EZA, which is coming up. We don't know any details of that yet, but hey, I'll take that. Physical Fat Buu, not applicable anymore. His EZA already happened. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I can't remember if he's 100% actually. I think he is. Okay, well, Tom Piccolo, I'll take him. He's not 100%, I'll tell you that for sure. So, I'm definitely gonna build like a full offensive build with him. Kid Goku. Okay, yeah, no, I'll take him. He's not 100% for me either. He was one of the very few I didn't put in a very long time because I wasn't there for his. I didn't care for his banner, really. Ooh, them. I don't actually have them either. Actually, I don't think so. Yeah, because I never bought them with coins because I think they sucked. So they still suck, of course. Yeah, but that's not the point. Ooh, yes, I will take him. I believe that will get me to 79% for Ultimate Gohan Potential System, so I can get more additional. Yes. Ho ho ho! This guy for Super Easy. This is gonna probably be like they could hit or miss with this. Fodder. Fortunately. Ooh, okay. If he does Super Easy the celebration, this is a win. Icon. Okay. I'll take him. I don't think he's 100% for me yet. No. Okay. So who's this one? In Spurslot Trunks. Yeah, fodder, but like Super Easy further down the line. He's all about damage, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, so the first part of the multi did not start off good, but I'm very happy with this. Technically, the Goku banners gave us more value with the summon step, but I mean, the fact that Ultimate Gohan showed up here, like, just chumped everything else on the banner, so... but yeah, no, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully enjoying the worldwide download celebration. Hopefully you had really good pulls for the LR Broly boys and Broly himself. And hopefully you did all your tickets, summons. Wish you all the best, and as always, we'll catch you next time.